back in here to the Big Hit here with Pirates play-by-play man Greg Brown here on the Pirates Caravan stop in Indy. What are your expectations for this team?
I really don't know if I have any right now, Josh. It's early. I think once spring training starts, we know the makeup of the club. We don't know it yet.
And here with the 6'3" Tony Watson, quite a height differential. Indiana here with utility infielder Josh Harrison. What is the offseason like for a typical Major League Baseball player?
It's very short, to be honest. We got done playing in the middle of October.
And welcome into the Crimson Hawks Sports Network pregame show, ladies and gentlemen. IUP women's basketball here in the PSAC quarterfinal round. Talking with IUP women's basketball head coach Tom McConnell. And coach, after a tremendous regular season, have to wipe the slate clean, kind of start all over again. 0 wins, 0 losses against an Edinboro team you're pretty familiar with. You've seen them twice this year, so what's the scouting report on the Fighting Scots?
Well, they're the defending champs, so they know how to win, and they've got a big nucleus back from that team that won the championship a year ago. But it's a team that can really shoot the basketball. They come in shooting 40% as a team from the three-point line. That's tops in the PSAC. So if you're going to have any success against them, you have to really guard their shooters and not let them get their feet set. And so that'll be a big key for us, first and foremost.
Welcome back into the Crimson Hawks Sports Network, and you see Ashley Stoner doing a wonderful job in splitting the double team and getting the 2 points to go. Give a quick score update at last check. The Gannon Gold Knights absolutely taking it to Slippery Rock, 55-28. So that's a score that IUP does not like to see. And still no update from the 41-34 score of the IUP men. They're still leading, 11:46 to go at last check for the IUP men with a media timeout on the floor. So it's down to a 5-point game here, and you have to really respect what Edinboro has done. Coming here on the road, falling behind to the Crimson Hawks a bit, but staying in it and cutting it to a 4-point game right now. Take a look at some points off of turnovers. Edinboro leads 9-6 in that category. The Fighting Scots also lead the Crimson Hawks in second chance points, 14-9. Dump pass inside is turned over, and here come the Fighting Scots back the other way. Majeski, near side, pass is knocked away, and Edinboro will keep it 24 on the shot clock, 7:08 to go in the second half. Inside, shot is no good. Hippo gets her own rebound and finishes. Lauren Hippo would not be denied, and she's fired up. Hoop and a harm for Lauren. She'll head to the line. Hippo had 30 points in these two teams' last meeting, that 91-81 thriller up at the Macomb Fieldhouse earlier this season. Talking to players, that game, that 91-81 victory over Edinboro is when they really knew, hey, we might have something here to defeat the reigning and defending Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference champions in women's basketball, the Edinboro Fighting Scots. Stoner has it, kicks it out. Stamp straight away, 3 is up, and it's no good. So here comes Lindsay, countering back quickly. It's a 1-point game. Edinboro has clawed their way back in it, slowly but surely. You knew this Fighting Scots team would not go down without a fight. Majeski has it, she's guarded by Stapleton, finds Lindsay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back out, 3 ball is no good. Long rebound, foul call, IUP's basketball. Look at Stan Swank. Stan Swank is livid. He can't handle it right now. He's all out of sorts. Whitney Allen's 3rd foul gives IUP the basketball back. That's a tough call to call it on one person. Both players were battling. Stan Swank may have a bit of an argument. Stoner goes left side. Marita bullets one. Stapleton pulls the trigger and knocks it down. You gotta be kidding me. Leslie Stapleton lighting it up from downtown. It's like a clinic out there. 4 3-pointers on the night for Leslie Stapleton, the 11th of the game for the Crimson Hawks. They're shooting 42% from downtown. Majeski has it near side. Guarded by Fairman. Here's Lindsay, down to 5 on the shot clock. Hippo can't convert. Rebound controlled by the Crimson Hawks. 2-on-1 the other way. Bounce pass to Stoner. She has to kick it back. Stamp steps into a 3. Bang! Lindsay Stamp, and this place is all out of sorts. What a run for the Crimson Hawks. It's 61-54 as the fans rise to salute this effort. Check out this team right now, ladies and gentlemen. The IUP Crimson Hawks are all fired up. Take another look. Stamp for 3, and the IUP Crimson Hawks are beating Edinburgh at their own game. One of the best three-point shooting teams in the nation. In fact, the top team in the nation in terms of three-point shooting percentage. The Crimson Hawks shooting 44%, Edinburgh shooting 26% from downtown. Who would have wrote this script coming in? So a timeout by Edinburgh, trying to stop the bleeding here a bit. Edinburgh had got it to a 1-point game. Crimson Hawks come right back, expanded to a 7-point edge. My goodness. IUP shoots 42% from the field, Edinburgh at 40. But the difference has been from behind the arc, no doubt about it. Take a look at some leaders in the statistics. Lindsay Stamp with 15. Leslie Stapleton with 14. Ashley Stoner with 11. 3 players in double figures for IUP. 3 also in double figures for the Fighting Scots. Hippo with 15. Lindsay with 14. Majeski with 10. Majeski has it right now for Edinburgh as we dip down under the 5-minute mark of our telecast here this evening. Here's Johnson. Picked up her dribble and finds Allen with 8 on the shot clock. Allen to the near side in the lane. Allen left hand is foul. Going up, and Amy Fairman will pick up her 4th foul on that one. They'll get Stoner for it, okay. They'll get Stoner for her 3rd, in fact, so keep it 3 for Stoner, 3 for Fairman. Whitney Allen at the line. And it's no good. Allen can't convert. Tie up on the floor. Held ball will give the ball to the Crimson Hawks.
Offside, number 36, defense. After the play was over, personal foul, late hit out of bounds, number 89 of the defense. Those penalties have resulted in a first down for IUP.
So after all of that, the Crimson Hawks do pick up a first down, and this could be the spark. You keep saying it, Eric, but really it doesn't take much for this IUP offense to get going, and once they do, they're able to really piece it together. But they just need something to get their confidence up.
Yeah, the personal foul afterwards, you can see the referee now explaining this to Coach Mahalik from Slippery Rock, but you look at what this does. Now it moves the football all the way down right about the 30-yard line, possibly inside the 30-yard line. Looks like they're going to set up about the 25. So that ends up being a huge penalty and sets IUP up very nicely at the 26-yard line.
8:37 remaining in the first half of play. Slippery Rock up 17-0. We'll be joined by Steve Roach in just a few moments here on the Crimson Hawks Sports Network. I urge you to stay tuned for that, but we'll see if IUP can get their first points on the board after a personal foul penalty on the Rock. And it's going to be Luigi Listabrinza, and really have to give credit to this Slippery Rock defense. They have been stout as ever, and Joe Phillips is having a tremendous game for the Rock.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job. I mean, defensively coming into this football game, Slippery Rock ranked 4th in the PSAC, giving up 99 yards a game in terms of rush defense. So this isn't too much of a surprise what they've been able to do defensively, but still, they've been able to control the tempo this entire football game.
Second down for the Crimson Hawks and a pistol set at that. And that's Izzy Green. We've got an Izzy Green sighting. And the Crimson Hawks let Izzy spin inside the 20-yard line. Lost the football late. But IUP trying to find somebody to get this rhythm going. And Izzy Green may be the man to get things rolling for the Crimson Hawks as they bring in an extra tight end.
Yeah, 3rd and 1 short yardage situation. You have double tight ends in the football game right now. And let's see what they do here with Izzy Green in the backfield. So trying to mix it up a little bit. Lista Brinza has not been able to get it going for the Crimson Hawks. Let's see if Green can have a little better fortune.
A 3rd and 1. Izzy Green's been dealing with injuries all year long. Finally healthy, and Chase Hazlett's going to throw the ball, but he's going to actually keep it and run. He will pick up the first down. And a naked bootleg for the IUP Crimson Hawks. Austin Miele made the stop. IUP moving the football after that personal foul. And they're inside the red zone once again.
Nice job by Hazlitt, just enough elusiveness to get to that first down marker and lunge forward. Pick up the first down. Now you look at yourself. If you're IUP, you're set up 1st and 10 from the 15 and try to take advantage of those penalties by Slippery Rock on the punt.
Kevin Edwards in the game at fullback for IUP. Brock DeSico, somebody to watch down in this area as Saloth Williams comes in motion from far to near. Play action pass. Chase, pump fake. He's going to scramble and he's going to get dropped. Marcus Martin and Chase Hazlitt once again holding on to the football, and it cost the Crimson Hawks a big chunk of yardage there.
That's going to be a loss of 12 on the play. If you're Hazlitt, you've got to recognize the situation, the down and distance. You're in a first down. If you're getting under pressure like that, there's nobody open. You need to get rid of the football. This is not the first time this has happened today. This has been an ongoing theme for him today. And right now, you look at what you're set up at, a second down and what?
Very long.
Yeah, I mean, from the very, very long.
We haven't gotten an official yard spot for that, but it's a 2nd and long nonetheless. And here's Izzy Green, who has a bit of an opening, dances his way near the 20-yard line and is stood up.
Green has come in and made a couple nice runs for IUP, but now you're looking at a situation. You go from 3rd and 17 down to 3rd and about 13. That sets you up in a situation where it's one-dimensional again, and Hazlitt here, another sack, and you're going to push yourself out of field goal range, but also you don't want to have a situation where it's 4th and 20, and you're forced to go for the first down. So let's see what they do here. Do they try to get the first down on one play, or do they try to maybe pick up 10 or 12 yards and set up a 4th and manageable?
Walt Pegues in the football game at wide receiver. Izzy Green remaining in at running back for this 3rd down and long for IUP. Hazlitt's going to look to throw, looks near side, has a man there in the end zone, and it's hauled in. Drew Carswell. Devin Gaffor trying with good coverage, couldn't make the play. Touchdown, Crimson Hawks at 6 points on the board for IUP.
Every time they've gone to Carswell this football game so far, it's produced positive results. Again, nice athletic play in the corner of the end zone. Carswell able to reach up and over Gaffor for the collection there, the pass and the touchdown. But again, now 17, hopefully 17-7, 17-6 at the moment. Let's see if IUP can keep moving.
Carswell has an innate ability to pluck the football out of the air, and Brett Allman tacks on the extra point. The Crimson Hawks have life after the Slippery Rock penalty. 17-7. Coverage of IUP football will return to your television home for IUP Athletics, the Crimson Hawks Sports Network.
Success. We see it every day. Hundreds of majors and programs, bachelor's degrees to PhDs, small classes, internationally known faculty who are committed to your success. Real-world experiences to guide you on your career and life path. An alumni network 120,000 strong. I'm IUP President Mike Driscoll. Visit us. Find your success at Indiana University of Pennsylvania.
Welcome back into the Crimson Hawks Sports Network, and we're joined by a very special guest here, the Associate Athletic Director here at IUP, Steve Roach. Steve, how you doing?
Good, Josh. Thanks for having me up in the booth today.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, you've been working in higher education for a number of years, and you've got some pretty mixed emotions about this game, I would imagine, considering where you've been.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say mixed. I've been on both sides of this, but I'm as you know, I'm an Indiana bred guy and graduated from IUP with my undergrad. So my fanhood lies on one side of it, and but I did have a great experience up at the Rock, so I do have some good friends up there still.
Next up on The Big Hit, we present to you our very first Crimson Huddle Insider. On this edition, we sat down with Jesse Bosnick, a superstar two-sport athlete in high school who excelled on the hardwood and on the baseball diamond. When he was faced with the decision of choosing between the two, he'd end up sticking to flashing the leather and lacing up his cleats. He went on to play pro in the Dodgers organization, only to end up back on the court just a few years later, playing for Coach Lombardi and the IUP Crimson Hawks. We hope you enjoy the first in a series of Crimson Huddle Insider specials starring Jesse Bosnick. Take it away.
First, the pitch to Bosnick, line right field, base hit. Loons win on a game-winning base hit by Jesse Bosnick. 6-5 your final score, and a bunch of blue shirts coming out. They're jumping up and down in the air and pounding on the helmet of Jesse Bosnick right behind first base.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome into the only sports talk show that really matters right here on IUP TV. We like to call it The Big Hit. I'm your host, Josh Schild. If you're new here, let me explain how it works. The best sports minds in IUP coming together, discussing, recapping, previewing, and analyzing everything going on in the world of sports. In today's show, we've got our eye on the future, but we're going to begin by looking at the week that was in the National Football League with our Red Zone recap, and then we'll move on to college football at the Division I level, examining the latest top 25 poll and previewing the biggest matchups this upcoming week. And then we will debut a new segment here. It's the Pro Sports Showdown, as Mike Gosnell, Vaughn Delzell, Dimitri George, and Kyle Condor, the big guys, will discuss everything related to their sport. Should be a lot of fun there as well. And then it's our fan interference segment. Kelsey Howell and Sarah Moltz will answer the questions that you've tweeted in all week, and we'll end the show with the rapid fire. It's a 6-pack of NFL questions and every other sport as well. It's The Big Hit, ladies and gentlemen, on your television right now.